Well, today is a day to talk about workers' issues. And as a worker, are you aware of your rights and the safety regulations around your workplace? Are you exposed to dangerous materials or chemicals? And how much has your employer done to protect you? Well, KTN'S Parick Amimo now reports on how some high-risk working environments are managed.
Crown Paints Kenya has been in operation for more than 50 years. The company now produces 2.3 million liters of paint per month. At the factory, workers are provided with rubber gloves, gas or dust masks, goggles and leather aprons, depending on the work environment. It's also mandatory for employees to wear safety boots while inside the factory. All these measures are meant to ensure safety and health of staff.
From the comprehensive risk assessment, we were able to identify the specific risks and hazards in every particular process and function. We'll be able to identify a particular protective equipment which is suitable for that particular purpose.
There is signage at various points warning employees of possible risks they could be exposed to and how to protect themselves against them. The dust masks protect staff against inhaling dust. Eye goggles guard against accidental paint spillage into the eyes. An eye washer is located within reach just in case chemicals accidentally get into one's exposed face. Staff also get regular breaks in between work.
We provided breaks for the staff because we do not want to expose our staff to continuous exposure to these chemicals. Use interludes. They assist the staff for getting fresh air from outside and also relaxing because we don't want them to be stressed.
Last year, Crown Paints Kenya received an ISO certificate 18001 for occupational health and safety management systems. On Tuesday this week, the company emerged fourth in a competition on health and safety that was organized by the Ministry of Labour, in which surprisingly only 12 companies participated.
Most organizations fear participating in socials, but for us we voluntarily participated in that so that we can be able to also benchmark our performance in terms of legal compliance.
At the Mabati Rolling Mills factory in Mlolongo, safety and health measures for employees are enforced.
We ensure that, one, before they start working, they undergo a safety training and induction, which is mandatory. Once an employee has been engaged, he undergoes through that process. After that, after he has been signed off from safety that he has been trained, then he is taken through a physical orientation of the work to be done. Then during that process, he is also informed of the hazards which are there.
The coater room is probably the high health risk area in the factory. The paint used for coating has a pungent smell. Consequently, staff are provided with air respiratory protection equipment which supplies air to the wearer from a clean source outside the working area.
We make sure that they work only 4 hours. Then after 4 hours, another employee comes in. We encourage them to drink a lot of water. Apart from a lot of water, we also provide them with the 500 milliliters of milk at the end of every shift.
Iron sheets have sharp edges that could expose workers to cuts. Employees are provided with strong leather gloves to check against cuts. They also have protective headgear to guard against objects that may fall accidentally. The law demands that employees working in manufacturing, mining, construction, agriculture and similar production industries should be subjected to periodic medical scrutiny through clinical, biological monitoring or medical tests to minimize health risks.
We also do annual medical tests to all the employees just to make sure that we are operating as per the requirements of the Occupational Health and Safety Act.
So for us as an organization, we've been able to take one doctor who is approved and be able to carry out the medical examination to all the workers.
The Occupational Safety and Health Act is meant to ensure that workers operating in industries and factories have their health and safety measures in place to ensure that their life is not at risk. Parick Amimo, KTN, Nairobi.